Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of Pro Wrestling Extra. I am Austin Howell, alongside, as always, my partner, A.P. Matthews, and we welcome you to United Pro Entertainment presents Over the Top. Everything we've been building up in United Pro, it's all coming to a culmination here. Tell them about it, AP. How excited are you?
I am so excited, man. I feel like I drank like 4 cups of coffee in like 2 minutes. You know, tonight we're going to have a new champion. First time ever.
We are absolutely going to crown a champion, 20-man championship rumble. Before we even get there, AP, for the fans, we still got a great card of action lined up. Yes. Even before we get to that rumble, got to showcase to the fans the tremendous athletes here at United Pro. We got a great card lined up for you. 6 big matches leading up to that rumble. So let's get things started. Take it to the ring with the hot one, Lance Alonte. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you once again for joining us here at Pro Wrestling Extra. I am Austin Howell, and as always, alongside my partner, A.P. Matthews.
Thank you, Austin. Good to be here.
And we want to welcome you, ladies and gentlemen, to United Pro Entertainment's biggest show they've ever had. It's Over the Top, AP.
I've been waiting all the time for this. I mean, they finally get to introduce a new, for the first time, United Pro champion.
Folks, we're going to crown that champion in a 20-man, over-the-top rope championship rumble. But first, we've got a great card lined up for you before we even get to that rumble. A great card that can stand on its own, AP.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, first of all, we got this opening matchup here. As our hometown hero, St. Mary's own Lance Alonte, is going to take on the man who claims to be a champion in his name, and I say in name only, chance champion.
Yeah, you think he's probably trying to use that name to get himself a little psychology over Lance as he backs him up in the corner here. But he's got a long way to go. You know?
Well, he's going to have a chance to get himself some actual gold instead of those, whatever those medals around his neck are that he brings out the ringside. But he does have a chance to pick up some actual gold later on in that rumble. He will be a participant, as will be the hot one, Lance Alonte, as we've got a hot crowd here in Kingsland, Georgia.
Yeah, this is our first time here in Kingsland. You know, the venue is so big. I mean, you can't really tell how big it is until you're inside.
Huge venue, hot crowd. They're ready for some action tonight. They want to see a new champion crowned here. United Pro's first champion. A beautiful belt will be awarded to one of those 20 participants as we got another lockup here. Chance champion trying to get the early advantage, maybe trying to wear down Lance before that rumble.
Yeah, and you see him wrenching that headlock in right there as Lance bounces him off the ropes.
Oh man, big shoulder tackle there as champion able to get the better of Lance Alonte, and you have to think Lance Alonte may be one of the heavy favorites in that rumble, AP.
Yeah, you would think so. I mean, the crowd is solidly behind him, and no matter where he goes in Georgia. You know, this is no exception here in Kingsland because it's not that far away from St. Mary's.
And you have to just factor in that heart of Lance Alonte. We've seen him step up to every challenge he's been thrown at him, overcoming injuries, overcoming bigger opponents, you name it. He's overcome the challenges, and he has to be at least one of the top contenders to take home that championship gold.
At least think about this. They're in the opening match. They've got a long time to rest before that championship rumble comes about.
Absolutely. A lot of the participants will be wrestling here before that rumble. They're going to have to come out here and prove themselves and then get in there for that belt. We want everybody to have an equal chance here, but absolutely, they've got the opening spot in the longest time in between, but you don't want to get injured, AP, or any kind of injury, any kind of thing that would hinder you later on in that rumble. You got to be careful.
Yeah, you can see both here taking their time, gauging each other out. You know, maybe they know they're not going to use a lot of their energy.
Don't want to make any kind of mistakes, as we've seen Lance Alonte, you know, in that match with Johnny Armani bumping his head. You don't want to do something like that right before this big opportunity, anything like that. You have to wonder if he'll take any big high-risk maneuvers here, AP.
Yeah, I know he wants that gold. Both of these guys want the gold, but how risky are you going to go to obtain that and put yourself in harm's way?
You really put yourself out there as a top contender. How much do you want to show off to this crowd, or maybe show your abilities here in Kingsland? As we got another headlock here. Chance champion really getting the early advantages here on Lance Alonte. Lance Alonte trying to figure it out, but maybe coming back here, a little side headlock of his own.
Yeah, Lance took him down by stepping on the back of his leg, took him straight down to the mat, took the advantage of the arm bar.
Looking for that big clothesline there, and there goes Lance coming off of that cross body. They're picking up some momentum here. There's an arm drag. They followed up with another here, and he does.
Huge arm drag, lands him flat on his back.
Trying to get that fire. This is the hot one. Here he comes off the ropes. Tilt-to whirl into Hurricane. Beautifully done.
And straight out to the outside of the ring.
And wait a minute, we've seen this before. We've seen opponents on the outside of the ring. He's going to take that kind of chance, AP.
Oh, no.
You might want to think twice about this. You won't want to injure yourself.
Yeah, this is going to be a big mistake if he tries this. Oh, here he goes.
Hey, here he goes. He's going to try it. Up and over. No.
Lance caught him.
Get out of the way. But look out. Oh, no. I think he is clutching at his ribs. I think he's hit his ribs on the edge of that apron, AP.
Wow, you hate to see something like that come out this early.
Wow, I thought for a second he might have taken a header into the floor. He was real close to hitting his head on that gym floor right there.
Yeah, it's bad enough he hit the outside of the ring apron, which is hard enough to begin with.
It would have been absolutely devastating had he just been a few inches off there. And man, Champion, look at that momentum shift. He's going to go for a cover right here. Not a bad idea, but he only gets a 2.
Yeah, he's totally taking advantage of that.
Just going to work over that face. You have to wonder if he's going to try to attack that head like Johnny Armani has, in those matches.
That's definitely
trying to target that old head injury, those old concussions. We'll see what happens here, but Champion, he's doing a lot of showing off to the fans here. He really needs to focus on the task at hand.
Yeah, maybe he thinks, because he is a champion in his own mind, and his name is Champion, but he doesn't need to focus his entire concentration on him.
Oh, head of steam. Oh, but he catches an elbow, I think, right to his nose. He might have broken his nose there.
He could be busted open.
Very smart maneuver there by the Hot One, getting that elbow up and catching him right with a full head of steam. Champion's reeling from that elbow.
Oh,
man,
wow.
comes back on a snap clothesline right out of that corner.
Well, that was a beautiful
wow.
clothesline.
Man, Alonte may be out here. He's not looking too good right here, and Champion's going to slap on that chin lock. Maybe try to wear him down with maybe a little sleeper hold here.
Oh, he's putting all his weight on him right here, too.
No, Lance Alonte is a loser. We'll certainly see in that Rumble if he's a loser. Or nevertheless, right here now in this matchup. Don't ever count the Hot One out, AP.
Absolutely not.
Referee asking if he wants to give it up here. We haven't seen Lance quit thus far here in United Pro. I don't think he's going to quit now.
Nope. Firing back some elbows, trying to get out of that headlock. He got out.
Oh man. Look at the boot, I think, right to those ribs again. And he hit on on the apron. He's got the cover. Not able to get that shoulder up.
Just barely, too.
As we said, Lance Alonte's got to be one of those top contenders. A lot of people betting on Lance Alonte tonight to really pull it out here in his home state, near his hometown.
Could you imagine the crowd reaction if he takes that title?
The crowd would be absolutely livid.
Wow.
They will absolutely love to see that belt wrapped around Lance Alonte's waist. Looks like Chance Champion is going to head to the top rope here. A little unusual for him. We don't see him do much to this. This could be a mistake.
He said he was a champion diver.
Off the top. Oh, with the guillotine. He didn't get it. Big mistake there by the champion.
Right on his derriere.
In case you didn't know what his name was, it's written all over it.
Exactly.
Both men down here. We're just going to start a 10 count, see if anybody can get to their feet.
He's up to 4 now. Lance is stern.
Champion made him fractured his tailbone there. He came down hard off trying for the guillotine leg drop. Didn't get it. He's going to make it to the feet here. Up to 7. Alonte maybe the first up. Gotta watch out for those kicks. Here comes the Hot One. Firing up here on Chance Champion.
Series of offensive moves, but the Champion reverses it right there.
Oh man, look at that flying knee right to the face. And again, that chin and that nose that he caught earlier with that elbow.
Yeah, that couldn't have felt good on Champion. He's still down.
They're trying to finish him off. We've seen him hit that swanton, AP. He could be going for that.
This could be it. This could be the momentum he needs to go into the Rumble.
Up top, he's going to try to finish off Champion here. Here he goes.
He's got it.
He got it. Cover him, Lance. He got him.
Whoa. What's this?
It's Armani and Fix-It. The Armani exchange.
Oh, man.
Oh, you got to be kidding me. Referee's calling for a bell, and obvious. This one's going to get thrown out. Are you kidding me? Come on.
This has got to be a ploy on their part to make sure he doesn't go through the Rumble and become champion.
I think they're scared of Alonte, AP. They're scared of his chances. They're scared of what he's going to do in that Rumble. Armani and Fix-It, both entrants in there. They want nothing to do with Lance Alonte. Thus this little sneak attack right here.
Wow, drops the elbow clean down on his chest and throat.
Absolutely despicable. This attack. Oh, man, went to the head with that book. Remember that old injury, AP?
Yeah.
They're trying to make sure he doesn't even come out later.
He's out. Is he out? They're going to conquer. Well, they conquered Lance right here. See Champion on the floor.
Standing tall over. Yeah, you're standing tall over a fallen guy you jumped.
I don't know about
Very smart of you, isn't it, Armani?
Despicable.
I tell you, what, God, we're going to have to get the doctors in here, get the refs to make sure Lance Alonte is not too injured to start the Rumble. Man, what's going to happen with these two when they collide later, if they even do collide? Ready for more action here at United Pros. Open the top. We got our second matchup here as Maxwell Chicago is going to take on the newcomer here in United Pro, Charlie Anarchy.
And this should be fairly interesting because I don't know if these two have ever met, across the states or whatever, but it's Maxwell. I mean,
it's Maxwell Chicago. I mean, we see him at every show. He keeps claiming show after show that he's the main event guy. He's the main event performer. He deserves to be at the top. Well, he certainly is going to get his chance, AP, later tonight in that championship rumble to be the top dog if he can somehow come out of that rumble with his hand raised.
Yeah, but as you've seen in his past matches before, using dirty tactics here, dirty tactics there, he's not going to be able to do that sort of thing in a rumble.
It's absolutely going to take more than a hook of the tights or a grabbing of the ropes or more than that to win this over-the-top rumble when you're going against 19 other competitors, AP.
Yeah, he's jawing with the crowd now, but he's not going to be able to take that much time in the rumble either.
So you can't be distracted when you got all those other guys in there. I mean, we don't know what entrant he's going to be, but you have to assume wherever you're at, you're going to have to face more than one person. And I mean, you're not going to be able to showboat like this, or
absolutely not.
Just jaw jacking in the crowd. It's not going to help you in that rumble when you got other guys that want that gold as much as you do.
Yeah, especially these new guys that are coming in. Right here, Charlie Anarchy.
Charlie Anarchy, absolutely.
He's wanting a taste of that belt.
Young stud right here. He's got a big chance tonight as a newcomer. I mean, we had guys from all over the Southeast trying to get on the show, trying to be a part of this championship rumble. Everybody wants a piece of that brand new belt.
Absolutely.
And young Charlie Anarchy was fortunate enough to not only get a spot on the card, but he also will be a participant in that rumble. Big chance for a guy like Anarchy.
Yeah, and being a young guy like him, how much would that pump up his resume if he first day on the card
absolutely emerge with some gold? Absolutely. Maxwell Chicago, as usual, trying to stall. I mean, he's the biggest and the brightest, but I don't know. We've certainly got some big men in that rumble, AP.
Oh, yes, for sure.
Oh man. A little cheap shot out of nowhere. Yeah, just shot to the gut right there. Ooh, fighting of the head.
He's going for all the dirty tactics right away, I'll tell you.
The lounge singer luchador. Maybe trying to make short work here. The young Charlie Anarchy. Anarchy, wow.
Oh, big
clothesline off the ropes.
Wow, what an elbow.
I think he's had enough of Max's antics here. You got to pick him up. Wow, look at the strength of Anarchy.
Just
holding up Maxwell Chicago, taking him out for the big body slam.
Picked him up from a dead drop. Oh, nice knee drop right in the chest and throat area.
Put away Max. He's trying to impress management here as well, as it is his debut.
Yeah, crowd's solidly behind him now.
I think they'd be solidly behind just about anybody in the ring with Maxwell Chicago.
Yeah, this is true.
We've seen that over and over again here in United Pro. But I'll tell you, Maxwell Chicago's going to have to find some kind of way if he wants that gold to overcome the other 19 guys or pull something out from in his gut. I don't know. He's going to have to find a way if he really wants to be champion, if he takes it seriously at all, AP.
Well, he says he's from the city of champions out in Chicago, so let's see what he can do to prove. Oh, nice boot.
Man, we'll see what he does later tonight, but man, right now he just got that big boot right in the chest. Here's a cover.
He may not survive this match, much less getting into the rumble.
Absolutely. Anarchy looking very, very strong here. Irish whip now.
He telegraphed that move a little too quick. And he paid for it.
Well, the battle cry, but regardless of that battle cry, he certainly came off of that big clothesline and he's going for cover here on Anarchy.
Maybe he thinks that battle cry is a little intimidating or something like that.
So we need all the intimidation tactics he can get, not only in this match, but in that rumble.
Submission move here? What
Shades
he got going on?
Doink the Clown, I believe, one of his finishes submissions, but I don't think Charlie Anarchy is going to give up to this. The strength of Anarchy trying to break out of that, but Maxwell just cuts him right off, almost like a crossface though, right to the chest.
Caught a forearm right in the face, it looked like. Nose and jaw.
Trying to fight back here after that submission. Hook him up. Wow, nice underhook suplex.
That was very nicely done.
So suplex, and is he trying to kip up?
Looks like a floundering fish.
Oh, wow, he got it. You know, Maxwell Chicago might have a little more success here in United Pro if he didn't call out his moves, AP, before he went try to go for it.
Yeah, we've seen him do this before with not much success. Let's see if he can.
About as much success as I say a Ric Flair would have off the top rope.
Oh!
And sure enough, there he goes again, getting hung up in those ropes.
Yeah, I think he should not go up to the ropes
Maybe
anymore.
stick to those low risk maneuvers, Max. Off the first rope he goes and catches a boot right in the face. Went for I guess a first rope axe handle, and it didn't pay off. Here comes Anarchy. Look at the big man taking him down with a spine buster.
Reminiscent of Arn Anderson right there.
It looks like he's going to try to finish off Chicago once and for all. Let's see what he goes for here. I don't know much about Anarchy or where he's got in his playbook, but...
Anarchy looked dazed there.
Oh, man, and get a rink in the eyes. Oh, look out. He's going to roll him up. Oh, look out. Look out.
What?
Oh, wait a minute. Put in the ropes again.
Are you kidding? Holy
again.
crap.
What is this, the 5th or 6th time we've seen something like that here in United Pro?
Wow.
Well, you know, he's picking up victories, but it's going to take a lot more than that if he wants to win the gold later tonight.
Man, AP, can you believe again the audacity of Maxwell Chicago picking up yet another victory using those dirty tactics?
I'll tell you, when he gets to the Rumble, he's not going to be able to use any tactics like that. Hooking the tights, using his feet on the ropes, anything like that. So he's going to have a big rude awakening when he gets in that Rumble.
Absolutely, it's going to take a lot more than that if he wants that true belt around his waist, if he wants to be that main event guy that he always talks about he's going to be. It's going to take a lot more than that, but wait a minute, I think there's been a zombie alert. Zombie alert, AP. Zombie. Means we got to go to the ring. It's tag team action.
Set for tag team action here at Over the Top. As we got 4 men, another 4 participants who are participating, in that championship rumble. Man, we got the zombies. The zombies are in action, AP. The Undead.
Yeah, crowd favorites for sure.
Taking on the Armani Exchange, who unfortunately we saw earlier attacking Lance Alonte from behind.
Yeah, you got to wonder what the deal is with that, but I kind of figured now they're just trying to take out people out of the rumble.
Well, let's see how they do when the odds are actually even and not 2-on-1. So we've got 2-on-2 here. The Undead facing Armani and Fix-It. Everybody squared off here. What's going on?
Yeah, somebody's got to get out of the ring.
Trying to get a one-on-one here as we've got Johnny Armani. Like him or hate him, he's one of the top guys here in United Pro, and he's certainly proven that.
Yes, he is.
His life coach, Dr. William Fix-It. We've seen him be very impressive in the ring as well, and both men, here we go, toe-to-toe in the center of the ring. Get things started.
Already.
It's on. It's absolutely right. Armani trying to shoot him off here. Boots to each member.
Oh, no. Dagon Ash. Obviously didn't work.
Here come the Undead trying to battle back here against the Armani Exchange. They're going to go up. We've seen this before. Big punches in conjunction here.
Crowd counting along with each hit.
Oh, look out.
Oh,
the bites.
It's bite time.
They're going for brains. That big brain William Fix-It claims he has. Trying to pluck it right out of him. And the life coach and Armani are in big trouble here, AP. Momentum finally in favor of the zombies. Oh, up and over. Dagon and Ash on a roll.
Wow, they are on fire right now.
The zombies looking to make a statement. Whoa, leg drop. Tremendous teamwork here.
Whoa, that puts him in a bridge.
Oh, drop kick right to the face. Beautiful sequence from the zombies.
This may be over already. No, it's only 2.
The Undead looking tremendous here in the opening minutes.
Wow, that was just an incredible series of maneuvers.
But look out, I think quick shot on Ash, and look out, takes it. Able to get him back in the corner, but Ash fighting back here. Look at him fighting back. Shots to each man.
I think they collided.
Oh, wait a minute. Already tripped up Ash. I think Fix-It distracting the referee.
Oh, no! Catches him right in the
right in the gravestones.
Exactly.
Ash is in trouble. And they are over in the Armani's corner. Dagon wants to tag, but I don't know if Ash is in a lot of trouble here, AP. Man, he got really rocked.
Yeah, Dagon went in the worst way, but I don't know if Ash is conscious enough.
Well, they are undead, but it's certainly going to take a lot to put away the zombies, but Fix-It maybe I got something in his book on how to deal with the undead.
Maybe it's chapter 1, how to avoid zombies.
The life coach tagging out to his student or his apprentice or whatever he wants to call Johnny Armani. His client. Doing a good job of isolating Ash here.
Yeah, he's running
again, distracting the referee. In comes Dagon.
He's got him choked.
Referee tied up and he's choking the life out of Ash. Dagon of the Dead wants in badly, but he's not going to be able to get that tag.
Wow, rang his bell right there.
The Armani Exchange now in full control after that hot opening sequence. Man, they really slowed the pace down.
Yeah,
They're starting to break down Ash.
Yeah, they had a great start coming out, but yeah, they caught them in the corner and derailed their momentum.
Working well. Wait, there's a big sunset flip. Almost caught him there. Ash back up. Oh, but he eats a big elbow right to the mouth.
Fix-It was very pleased with that one.
Right to that brain eater. And man, here comes Fix-It. Here comes the life coach. The so-called bestseller. Fix-It.
I've never seen that at Books A Million or anything.
I haven't seen the book. He claims it's the #1 on the charts, but he's sure what Charlie's talking about. But here's a cover regardless. Fix-It has, give it to him. He's a tremendous athlete. He's in tremendous shape.
Oh, yeah.
He's really shown that he can put it together in the ring as long as he can stay focused.
He's taking
almost choking the life out of Ash here.
Yeah, taking the match down a few paces.
Dagon trying to get this crowd fired up. Trying to get behind the Undead.
He wants in there bad.
He's ready to go on the outside, but Ash is going to have to find a way to find something in and get over there and make that tag. Oh, there's a fighting.
He's biting him.
Going back to the textbook there.
Hey, whatever gets him out of it.
Oh, no! Did you see that? Did you see that?
Wow. That was... I was not expecting that. I'm sure Ash was
Armani pulled it right out. Man, you have to give. That was a brilliant maneuver.
He just flew completely.
Albeit slightly illegal, but brilliant maneuver.
He might be out. Man.
Oh wait, he's not moving.
Armani's checking him. We can't have something like this happen again.
Did he die a second time or? Ash is not moving. Referee's gonna start a count if he can't get back in.
Yeah, Armani's.
This crowd is stunned, man. He really took a header right into that jib floor, and is Armani going to help him back in? I think he's going to help him back in. Maybe let Fix-It just pin him.
That's some dead weight there, no pun intended.
Trying to pull him back in. I think he's just going to try to finish him off. Maybe not satisfied with a count-out victory, AP.
Yeah.
He's just dead weight. Pull back to the center. Maybe just... I mean, you think he'd just be able to cover the shoulders here.
Yeah, just cover.
Get a 3 count.
He's going for the arrogant pin with one finger.
He's going to finger pin him is what he's saying. Oh, no, he's got the finger. He's going to bite it right off.
He's back to life, and he was hungry.
He was playing zombie.
Wow.
Off the ropes. Headstrong right into Fix-It, and oh! That will ruin his weekend.
Oh, wow, my legs just clamped together.
And Fix-It is... Needless to say, he's in a lot of pain right now. I believe it was unintentional. They collided, and I believe Ash just fell down. But man, this is the chance he needs if he can revive himself, so to speak, and get over to Dagon. Dagon wants that tag.
Yeah, he's biting at the bit. Armani's ready for the tag, kind of. Looks a little reluctant. But
tag to Armani. Here's the tag to Dagon. Finally get it. Here comes Dagon the Dead. Full head of steam. Big body slam.
Landed him down.
And where's Fix-It going? He's still
trying to get a Band-Aid or something.
Trying to wrap his finger up, maybe. He almost took that finger off. Meanwhile, in the ring, Dagon took it out. Wait a minute. Oh! Behind on the apron once again. Dagon had Armani set up for Ash. Johnny now hook it up. Oh, wait, he's got that book. He's got that big, thick book. Here it comes.
No. Oh! He smacked Armani right across.
Armani on accident. Just the opportunity Dagon needs. And wait, there's Ash again.
Pulls him straight out.
A little taste of his own medicine, taking him to the outside. Right to the apron.
Face first.
A little payback for the zombies. Crowd wants to see it.
Armani could be in trouble here.
Maybe 2-on-1 now. Here we go. They're just going to break down Armani here. Whoops, into the wheelbarrow. What is this, a wheelbarrow? Oh, wow. A tag team lung blower. 3 count. That's it.
What a match. Holy cow.
The Undead getting a gigantic victory over the Armani Exchange. And could one of them be the ones to take home the gold later tonight?